Roblox username Rowan's Demise. Why were you banned? If you don't know, leave this blank. Not applicable. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? I think I should be unbanned because there is not possible way for me to cheat. I was in menu and got banned. I want to see video proof of me exploiting because there is no shot I got banned randomly. Please show proof. Is there anything else you'd like us to know? Not applicable. Status denied. Exploiting. There is absolutely no way that you can make yourself more guilty. This guy sounds so goddamn guilty. Just like every time somebody gets banned for exploiting, they act so butthurt, and they're always guilty, the butthurt ones. Because if you actually weren't exploiting, you would be more confused than anything, right? You'd be like, I'm not really sure what happened, but this guy's just raging. He's just mad. He's just pissed that he lost all the stuff he got by cheating. See, here is a perfect example. Roblox username Forbidden Pug. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be pig. Maybe it's supposed to be pug. Who knows? Why were you banned? No idea. I just logged on and saw a ban. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? Because I'm innocent? Anything else you'd like us to know? I'd like to know the reason for my ban and any way to prove that I'm innocent. Status accepted. See, this is what it looks like when a real false ban gets appealed. This guy is just confused as hell, whereas Mr. Rowan's Demise is just absolutely raging. Anyways, welcome back to more Rogue Lineage ban appeals. As you can see, I just got out of the shower again, so I look like a wet dog. But same thing as last time, I promise I'm not a greasy rogue player. I'm just wet from the shower. See, look, the hair's dry now. This is Focal from the future again. What's up, guys? You'll see me again at the end of the video. I'm on a tight schedule here, guys, okay? But I gotta get the content out for y'all. So if you appreciate these videos, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, even just click share and copy the link, like literally anything to boost my engagement. We also have a Discord server as well. Yeah, just do anything you can to support me because only literally like 3% of people that watch my content are actually subscribed. So if everybody subscribed and boosted my engagement, I could get monetized very soon. So please support me if you can. Anyways, let's get into some more Rogue Lineage ban appeals. Roblox username, no party for Rogue. Why were you banned? I got clipped for supposedly flying when it was in fact just a very strong lag spike. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? Because I did nothing wrong and all that happened was I just had lag spikes. Anything else you'd like us to know? I have clips of me lagging during ganks and a clip of my POV and my friend's POV of my lag spikes. Status denied, reappeal with clips. So the thing that confuses me about people that do this, do you just expect them to take your word for it? Like if you have the clips, why didn't you include them? Obviously, they're not gonna accept it if you don't put the supposed clips in there. They just think they're gonna trust you or what? Like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going through this guy's head, but I don't know. Maybe he'll reappeal it again, we'll see. Roblox username, Baby Powder Ass 1. Really interesting username. Okay, buddy. Why were you banned? You guys can only guess, right? Greetings, Wait, are we deadass saying greetings? Hang on, let me change my voice real quick.
Greetings. I was banned on this account for the inappropriate username.
You think? Why do you believe you should be unbanned?
I have changed it to Last Stand Combo, and it is appropriate now. I apologize for not having done it sooner.
Status accepted. I still really honestly think that inappropriate usernames should be a Roblox issue. Like, why is it the Rogue Lineage moderator's job to deal with this? This should be Roblox. Like, how did Roblox let him name himself Baby Powder Ass 1? And I guarantee if they gave it like a little longer, Roblox would have probably cracked down on that username anyways. I just don't understand at all why this is a Rogue Lineage moderator issue, but at least they got restored. That is a very strange username though. Okay, this one is really interesting actually because this is a returning one from the previous video. This guy had previously gotten banned for his inappropriate username, which I tried to figure out what it was, but I could not find out what his previous username was. But he got banned for his inappropriate username and they would not appeal it even though he changed it. So I honestly, this is confusing because other people have gotten unbanned for inappropriate usernames after just changing them. So let's read through this. Roblox username Snarvinder. Why were you banned? I was banned for inappropriate username. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? I've already changed my username as a result. I believe that it was unfair for me to stay banned even after fixing the issue as best as I possibly can. I have not and do not cause problems in the Rogue Lineage community or the game itself. I only want to play the game. I understand that all decisions by the mod team are final, but I ask for genuine consideration of my position and ask that you put yourselves in my shoes. I had just finished progressing in my ultra class and had spent my time getting it to where it was. All of this is because another player was salty that I ran away and menued before they could attack me. I know this because I clicked play and was force fielded. They said something along the lines of, I'll just report you for your username and get you that way. To me, this is absolutely unfair. I had no idea that this could actually get me banned from Rogue itself. I did not have an inappropriate house name nor in-game/racial name. I've seen previous players before me get unbanned after changing their usernames, and I hope that I'll be shown some mercy as they have. I did not mean to cause harm or make anyone uncomfortable. I hope I've made myself clear enough to reconsider the punishment. I'm very sorry. May I please be unbanned? Thank you. Anything else you'd like us to know?
I just gotten my ultra.
Status denied. Your ban will remain. This is really confusing because this guy literally mentions it in his thing. So many other people get banned for the exact same thing, inappropriate username, then they change it to be appropriate, and then they get unbanned. So I really don't understand why they refuse to unban this guy, because it seems, at least from an outsider looking in, it looks like he did the right thing that everybody else did to get banned. I don't know, man. Maybe there's more to this story, but we'll see, I guess. Very, very strange though. So here we have Mr. No Party for Rogue again. Banned for supposedly flying when it was just major lag spikes. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? Because I was just lagging and I wasn't exploiting. Anything else you'd like us to know? Here are the clips of me lagging on another Oni with my friend's POV and my POV. And we actually get 2 clips from this guy, so let's take a look-see. Okay. What? This is very strange. It doesn't look like lag. I mean, maybe a small lag spike, but definitely nothing that would get you banned. Let's take a look at the other one now. Wait, is this the same one? This is the exact same clip. Yeah, no, he literally gave the same clip twice. Is this really your evidence, dude? This isn't even the clip from where he actually got banned either. This is just proof that he apparently lags when he plays Rogue. This is like the worst evidence I've ever seen. And this one is still under review. I honestly don't think they will restore this guy. This is horrible evidence. I'm really confused what his thought process is. This isn't even like egregious lag either. I mean, there's like 2 frames where he like kind of teleports, but it's very negligible. That would not set off the anti-cheat. And plus, that's not even the clip from where he actually had the supposed lag spike that caused him to fling and like get banned. This is just so weird. I really don't understand this guy's thought process, but I don't know. We'll see if he gets unbanned or not. Why were you banned? I don't know. And then he provides us a little image of where he has the message that he got banned from. I don't know what he's expecting. Like, do they really think that they need proof that you're banned? They can check that, you know. Like, they don't need you to prove that you're banned. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? I've never used any kind of hack. I was delivering my sweets to a necromancer with druid skills, and after I passed him, I just got banned. I have autism, and the only game I can play without having anxiety attacks is Rogue Lineage. Really? If anything, Rogue Lineage is the game that will give you anxiety attacks. I've literally had anxiety attacks because of Rogue Lineage, and you're really telling me that Rogue Lineage is like a relaxing, anxiety relieving game? Really? Rogue Lineage is like this most stressful game ever because you're like watching your back all the time. Anything else you'd like us to know? Please. Status denied. Exploiting. I feel like this guy probably is guilty, I'm not gonna lie. And then, I don't know, he tries to get sympathy by saying that Rogue is the only game he can play without getting anxiety, which, I mean, like, if that's really the case, you can always just make another alt, but to me, whenever a hacker always gets banned, they're always just upset because of the stuff they got by cheating, and so it's kind of obvious this guy doesn't really care about just being able to play Rogue. He just wants the stuff he got by probably exploiting. Not to mention that there's no actual, like, clip of what happened. I don't know, I feel like this guy's probably guilty, but what do I know? I'm not the Rogue moderators. Roblox username, Straw Hat Boy Yagor 2. Why were you banned? Exploiting. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? It's been around 2 years, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to get my Azael horns back. It was basically my goal in Rogue, because I wanted to TP people around the map with Gate to help everyone prog. Is there anything else you'd like us to know? I haven't downloaded an executor in ages. I have an alt account I've never cheated on, which I've played a few months ago for a very short time, but I would really appreciate it if y'all could unban my main. Denied. Exploiting is a permanent ban. Does this guy think that, like, him saying he wants to use his account to help people will, like, get sympathy worthy points to like help unban him. I don't understand the thought process here. And also,
I haven't downloaded an executor in ages. Like, I'm clean now. Trust, I promise.
nobody's gonna believe that. Like, come on. You exploit once, you're an exploiter for life. Nobody's gonna take your word for that. Either way, like, everybody knows exploiting is a permanent ban, so I don't understand why people would even try to appeal this. Not to mention, he said that this was 2 years ago, which means it's absolutely outside of the appeal window. So either way, there was just no hope of this ever being accepted, so I don't understand the thought process here. Roblox username, Face of Gaia. Why were you banned? I was flung by an exploiter, or just a game bug, I'm not sure. I have the clip. I had to post it to YouTube instead of streamable. First of all, why do we give a fuck where you post it? Why do you believe you should be unbanned? I did nothing to be banned. And then he provides us the clip. So let's take a look-see here. So he spawns in K, let's see. And yeah, okay, so that is a known bug. So that would be restorable. The only issue is status denied, game ban clip required. The current clip shows a completely unrelated account. So this guy thought he was so slick. He he got a completely different account that probably did get banned for an illegitimate reason, and then uses the clip to try and get his main account unbanned. What a goober. This guy thought he was so slick, but nah. So this one's a little different. We have somebody specially requesting that we review their ban appeal. Mr. Tim Boza 5330. He says, "Bro, you should read my ban appeal. It was on November 8th. Bro, I admit it, I faked the evidence to try and get unbanned, but all these mods be begging for clip, and it's real annoying. So I used a fake clip and they used this build detector to find out that the build didn't match. This is stupid." Alright, Mr. Timboza, let's go and check out your ban appeal. Alright, here we go. Why were you banned? Over 1k ping spike and got flung around and got banned. Why do you believe you should be unbanned? I appealed before and an unfair mod named Sir Clover completely denied and said I was an exploiter when I said that I needed proof. I had ping spikes almost every time I played Rogue Lineage, but they're happening a lot less. He gives us a screenshot. This is, I guess, him just saying that he got denied. They said he was lying and that he's indeed an exploiter. Then he continues. He also banned me from the Rogue Lineage Discord right after, so I wasn't able to make more appeals for a couple months. If you need further proof, please DM me. Anything else you'd like us to know? Here are the clips of the glitches. These don't show me getting banned, but they're proof of the glitches. If you have any questions, DM me. And then we've got 5 YouTube links here, so let's give them a look-see. Okay, so he's spawning in. Wait, where's the glitch? Where was the glitch, buddy? Alright, I guess let's take a look at the other ones. Number 2. Where's the glitch? I mean, I guess he's in the, like, a black area at the start, but I don't think that's, like, abnormal, right? Number 3. Okay, well that definitely isn't normal. Yeah, that's not normal. And he does spawn back with no lives taken away. Let's check out the other ones. Number 4. It's also not normal. And then finally, the last one. Okay, well, yeah, that's absolutely not normal. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't show him getting AA gunned or anything. And, not to mention, the guy literally admitted to faking the evidence, and the moderators didn't even bother responding to this, and it's a little obvious why. And so he decides to submit a yet another ban appeal. Why were you banned? Ping spike. Why do I believe you should be unbanned? My first appeal got ghosted, so let me just bring a little bit of context. Back in 2023, I was banned because of a ping spike, so I went to appeal, but the mod named Sir Clover denied it. Called me an exploiter without any proof. I would appeal again, but Sir Clover also banned me from the Rogue Lineage Discord. I wasn't able to appeal, then because Sir Clover was taking over and doing the appeals all the time, there, and even if I appealed again that time, he would probably just ban another one of my accounts. Anything else you'd like us to know? I do not have a clip, but I have clips that show me getting flung around, and I hope that's enough proof. Also, please DM me if you want the clips of me being flung around. I don't got the clip of me being directly banned because it happened so fast. And of course, the moderators denied it because it's false evidence. If you don't know, the moderators can check which build you're on, which account you're on, and everything. So like, if you submit a clip of a completely separate glitch happening to the one that you describe and the one that you got banned for, it's not gonna work. So honestly, I don't know why this guy even attempted to do that. It never works. So you fake your evidence, and also on top of that, I'm not gonna lie, I think this guy probably was exploiting. Probably, I would believe it. Who knows though, he could be innocent, but just by the fact that he would feel compelled to also fake evidence, yeah, that's just not normal behavior. If you were innocent, you wouldn't be trying to fake your evidence to get back. And even if you had no evidence, it's better to have no evidence than to give fake evidence, because now they're definitely not bringing you back. Anyways, guys, I think that will about wrap it up for this one. Again, make sure like, subscribe, comment, share the link, whatever. Anything you can do to boost my engagement. Hit the bell, all the shit you gotta do. The algorithm needs to like me, guys. We can't let Fopal fall off. Plus, I need to make money, so keep watching my shit and I'll get monetized very soon. But yeah, I think that just about does it. I am honestly really enjoying making these videos, cause you know, am a yapper. I love to yap about stuff, and I kind of just get to make fun of people and yap here, so that's fun. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.